It's Week 10 of the NFL, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. He did it all for him last week, an absolute ton of yardage with a touchdown on top of it. It's the Blues and the Titans, and it comes your way next on Madden.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Second and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Looking to throw. Williams in trouble, and he's taken down. Joey Bosa in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
Well, 2 snaps ago, I don't think anyone thought a safety was on the table, yet it happened. They cut him on back-to-back plays, breaking through the line. No amount of evading was going to save him from a sack on either play, and on the last one, he ran too deep into the end zone to set up the safety.
Now the free kick comes after the safety from the 20 as they bring the punter on to try and get some hang time here. Taken in at the 22. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led out by a man raised in Alabama, went to Florida State. It's their quarterback, Jameis Winston.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. He'll try to duplicate that here in this one. First down, Winston. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 38.
Jameis to throw it. Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
It's a gain of 6. And the Buenos Aires first down.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. He had a great move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this is going to be ruled out, I think, just inside the 20. Yes, it will. Side judge calls it at the 19-yard line. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. 1-7, their record here at the midway point of the season. And right now, this organization, more than likely, if you look at it, CD, probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves. But with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. To throw on 3rd down, Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when we talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. When you look at this defense, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try to run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
This first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, it were up to the challenge.
And he's going to be taken down, back around the 35-yard line. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss.
That's 3 sacks now, and that's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they will jump out in front here with a very unusual scoreline of 3-2. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. And they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Winston now. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Now Jameis on 2nd down. Over the middle and complete to Addison. It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, here's Winston. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Off the play fake, Winston. Rolling to his right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there as they move the chains. The first drive this unit had, they punted. This drive much more polished, just looking crisper, aren't they, moving the ball?
Maybe the first drive was a little bit of a wake-up call. Probably a little bit angry that they had to punt the ball away the first time they had it. Got motivated, got to the sideline, said, okay, let's not let that happen here as we take over again.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
From the red zone now, Winston. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Out right to Smith-Njigba. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Winston. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. They'll throw again. Winston. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And now look at him go. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick six. And I think were they in nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just want to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick six.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Buenos Aires offense back out now. Sitting in first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Play fake. Winston. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
When we talk with people about what we think the most important quality from an NFL quarterback to possess, what do people usually say?
Arm strength. And he showed the arm strength there.
Yeah, pretty good bullet pass he threw, but he wasn't accurate, was he?
No.
Listen, you like mobility, but accuracy.
They've got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Ball start. Offense.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Here's Winston. He gets it to Addison. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Winston. Pass complete to Addison. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action now, Winston. They'll find Everett there, complete. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Now Winston. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. Here's Winston. And complete to Smith-Njigba. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing, Winston. This is caught by Addison. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick 6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
To throw, Winston. Toward the pylon, caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Winston. Touchdown! Hayden Hurst. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Blues are back within a couple of the lead. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Moody good with the extra point, and this is now a 1-point game. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They've lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup at 7, past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
The Titans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Williams. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he will have a Titans first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Williams throw into the hands of Fant. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And they run the option on 2nd down. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. And a line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll complete this one to Collins. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Montgomery back to the ground. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
J.C. Jackson there defensively.
Operating from the gun, Williams. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Back to throw. Williams to the goal line, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the return will stop him well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Following the interception, Winston. Over the middle and complete to Addison. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
It's a gain of 8.
Jameis to throw it. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Now Jameis trying to hurry his crew to the line. They'll look to throw now on first down. Addison hauls it in. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. Jameis again. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A first down throw for Winston. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
And the pressure gets there, and Winston goes down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Winston now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And they take the lead here by 2, 12-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
So the halftime break behind us, and we are back underway with the third quarter of action.
And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Dancing to his left. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Winston now from the 50. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. On 1st and 10, Winston.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Now a 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw is Winston. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't come in. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Winston. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. Williams, following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 41.
Looking to throw. Williams. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
A.J. Terrell on the coverage.
Operating from the gun, Williams. And he can't escape, and down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
The call for a fair catch, and it's made at about the 23-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
He'll start the drive here with Pacheco.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here's Winston.
He gets it to Addison.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Titan football. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And a nice spin into some open field. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. First down, Winston.
Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, it's Winston.
This is caught by Addison.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Winston. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Throwing, Winston. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. 3rd and goal, Winston. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. And his kick here is good. And that's going to up the lead to 15-10.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides would be thrilled with that.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Williams now. Off the play fake. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for the Titans. First down.
Operating from the gun. Williams going right back to Fant. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Williams. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35.
3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Going up the gut, Montgomery.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
This is Fant on the short completion. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down. Back to throw. Williams. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. I call it no gain there on the first down play.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Play fake here on 1st down.
He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. David Montgomery with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's Richie James on the return.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county.
Back now in Nashville. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Now we'll pause here for an injury, and it's Deebo Samuel. He's the man in question right now who will need some attention. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Winston.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Here's Winston. And he's got Smith-Njigba. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. To throw, Winston. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Jordan Addison. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Winston. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
It's a gain of 3. And the Buenos Aires 1st down.
Jameis to throw it. Over the middle and complete to Addison. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Winston.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And this play will be blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 38. 3rd down, trying to get a little bit closer. From here, the field goal would be 55 yards. Now Winston. And that will be incomplete. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass and you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time I'll just walk it out here and hand it to him.
Well, somebody lit a fire under